Right, Stella's giving me the eye. She's telling me it's time to go home. And by golly, she's right. I'm looking out in my lot. I got to pick something to drive home. I have enough cars that I have to rotate through the fleet, keep them all aired up, gassed up, unatrophied. I just don't know what to pick. Stella, give me a sign. I think I know. It's none of these. It was leading me to a super secret stash of cars in an undisclosed location I don't access very much, and eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I haven't driven my old Talon in a long time. It's covered with dust. It has cat prints all over the windows. I don't even know if they'll start, but I got the hood open here, and I'm just kind of hoping and praying. Remember the last time I even drove this thing. Battery cables are tight. July 2019 is when I put the battery in it. I think it's got oil. Probably does. I think it's got coolant. Probably does. Stella, what do you think? Should I just turn the key and see what happens? It's pretty dusty. Hey, look, Stella. I just drew your name. Oh, that's good news. Keys in it? I left the key in it. Let's see what happens here. I gotta put my foot in the clutch. The 1991 Eagle Talon Turbo. Everything lights up. It says hello. No way. That's too easy. That's way too easy. Let's get this thing out of here. Let's drive it. If you're wondering why I don't drive this car that much, it's not that fun of a summer car, actually. It's really hot. The AC's been removed to fit turbo stuff, and I like it in the winter. All-wheel drive. It's got the BF Goodrich tires on it, although they're sunk into the gravel. That one's really sunk. Let's see if we can back it out of here. Stella, get out of the way. Come on. Come on, get out of the way. Okay, hop on in there. You go in the back seat. Oh, that's a good dog. It's really hard to see anything when your windows are all covered in dust. Covered in dust still? Take care of that right now. Love this car. Really feel bad I don't drive it more. Alright, so we've kind of taken to driving our Eagle Talon Super Turbo. The one thing about these cars is these little drain holes right here. If you don't keep those clear, the water runs off the roof, runs down this gutter, it will fill up this area and it goes in the trunk and it creates moldy carpets. Ask me how I know that. So you got to keep these clear. Let's drive this thing to work. It's super fun. I've got all my precious cargo loaded. You like riding with me? That dog likes having a job. She likes going to work. Let's see if this thing starts up. It's been sitting here all night. Still surprised that yesterday it fired right up on a battery. It's been hooked up for a while. Looks like we got battery power. Yes, sir. We're ready to go. Awesome. Gotta love those motorized seat belts. Sometimes they chop you right in the head. Alright, we've got another beautiful, gorgeous fall day in Portland, Oregon. It is just amazing to drive all the fall colors. I just love it. And I'm driving my Eagle Talon Super Turbo. Can't do any high boost runs here in the neighborhood, but maybe we'll get out to some open highway and really show you what it's got. What do you think, Stella? That's one way to check for squirrels. Funny dog. There's one thing I haven't really talked about on my Eagle Talon Super Turbo while we're waiting for this light to turn green. It's equipped with methanol, progressive methanol. There's a switch right here, and when I press this button, it turns that red light on, and you can see, I think I've got a crack in my methanol tank. I'm not getting any spray. That's not good for high boost runs. I need that extra fuel when we get up to 30. Well, I max out the gauge, so 35 pounds. So it'll do, you know, I can putt around the neighborhood 10 pounds or so, and the fueling and the injectors and everything are good. I've got it controlled by a SAFC for my oversized injectors, but I don't really want a rod on it unless my methanol is working, because that makes a huge difference in power. But we can enjoy the fall day. Look at the trees change color. It's amazing. Love living in the Northwest this time of year. This is really pretty. All right, let's continue our drive. Stella's gonna check out every squirrel in the park again. What are you doing? What are you doing back there? She's got her nose pressed up against the glass. Sure, she's gonna see a squirrel out there. All right, so we made it to work uneventfully in our 1991 Eagle Talon Super Turbo. Love this thing. So much fun. All the gauges. All the doodads. What are we gonna do here? I'm gonna show you something. Even though I love this car, it's really not practical as a family car. It's two-door. It's really hard to get in the front seats, as well as forget getting kids in the back, but it's so much fun, and it's just from a different time. We don't see these cars anymore. They're all rusted away, all gone. For a brief period of time there, from like 91 or 89 when they started making these to 95, these things were all over and they were super fun, and it really started the sport compact car revolution. People hopping these up. I used to race this car. It did the best of, see, with a stock turbo it went 12.6 at 110 in a quarter mile, and then when I put the bigger turbo on and all the accessories that go with that, I think I did 11.4 at 128. So went through a lot of clutches, went through a lot of axles, went through a lot of tires, but I had a lot of fun. It's a great part of my life, and I guess I'm going to keep the car because that's just sentimental value, sentimental history. Stella, do you have any sentimental history about anything? Do you even care? Yeah. At least I got you to look. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.